was going for a lot of very aggressive peaks with the AWP on the T side. But they are going to be starting on the CT side because it is the map pick of Black Dragons to get this pistol round underway.
Lay's lining up her top connector smoke. You can see where she's standing, aiming at the aerial. Jump throw the smoke for connector. There goes the smoke. Now, that might suggest the split of the B bomb site, perhaps. But we'll see where they try to plant the bomb. Streaming out of the apartments like lemmings as well. Down they go, but nobody dies just yet. At least not for the T side, looking to trade and hold the position. It's on great patience with that second frag as well. Huge plays. Now they've got a bait set up if they need it. Bruna trying to make something happen in this. Best she can. She'll be traded though. And again, the numbers advantage for the T's working out quite nice. Haven't seen Bocor just yet, or have they? You can see Xenon is boosted up there. Down to 2 HP. Surely soon to be done now. Given no mercy by Black Dragons as they take the pistol on Mirage.
Yeah, you started to think with the smoke and the kit and the full armor, as well as that flanking position with one player low, that maybe there was an opportunity there for the 1 versus 3, but Xenon has none of it. What a great pistol round from Black Dragons. The pop out from Palace does work, and that duel in towards CT Sport. I mean, you love that decision from the T's to continue fighting forward, particularly when they only find one player on the contact towards A. They know that there has to be a second player here on A somewhere. So they continue to push forward, trying to gain that ground so they have something to work with. And in this round, ground is being gained by Anorex, who has found her way in towards the ladder room in about 15 seconds flat.
Yeah, she'll hear these sound cues as well. She can raise the alarm. A lot of players are moving up towards mid, and they can take advantage of that and go into the A bomb site. CT streaming all over the place. Getting a kill actually on Lay, but I don't think that rifle will be rescued by the CTs. Oh my god, took a grenade to the face. That's hard to watch. Sammy's now 4 HP, will soon be gone by the stairs, and Yadina will do what she can, try to catch somebody off guard, and she's got a new sign behind her actually, as we can see. Biggest fan, I can't read that. This biggest of Anna. There must be something off screen that we haven't seen.
I must say the biggest fan of Anna. Hopefully we can get a big picture there, but Anna, if you're not too familiar, is often considered maybe the best player in the women's scene. She's the AWPer of Enigma Galaxy.
Ooh!
That you need some paracetamol after that.
And a dentist. Jesus. All right, then. The game will start to begin. Not the first full buy from W7. Juliana will be on the MP9, but it is very usable. Let's not forget the kind of stuff that Fer used to play on T-Ramp. MP9s, auto shotguns, anything he could make work. So the MP9 will not be the biggest of deals. Juliana over towards B-Apps. You can see the jump peeking on the X-ray there. Keeping the T's honest. Black Dragons now will change the pace in this first buy round for both squads. Looking to clear any sneaky plays on the balcony. Maybe that Molly was meant to inch a little further, but I like the attention to detail that we're seeing with these grenades. A takeoff connector as well. Standard stuff being done well by Black Dragons.
Great flash as well if there was a player in towards ladder, but Boca's actually a little bit wider out towards short. That flash is also fantastic. The utility just setting them up with the entries through. That MP9 is dealt with. There is a rotation through from Market though. Eugenia, the smoke was a little bit late to come through, and she's able to get a kill off it, and that keeps the CTs in contention. Bomb can make its way towards side, although they're a little bit worried about crossing. Someone actually going for the fight here. Going to throw the molly as well, getting all the information that there are players here present, and that's the duel coming through. Now they can get that bomb onto site and get it down.
Sinon's looking really good on that AK early as well. That was a great headshot from an elevated position, but how is nobody watching Yadina come through with 2 kills? That is a huge mistake. Lay now left on short in a 1 versus 1. Yadina has no idea where she is because Lay's been creeping in mid this entire time. She could be anywhere. There's no kit for Yadina. Is there one on the bomb site though? So many angles to check. And Lay's hoping she'll be able to hear the beeps. She has a Molotov as well, but surely she's faced with the gun here. Little jiggle. And this Yadina from the side, but I don't know if she's got time for this. We'll soon find out. Coming through the window like Rambo. She might just do this.
What a round. A second left, manages to get the defuse off. It looked like that was set up for Cammy to find success there. He even had that Molotov, but to throw it onto the bomb from that angle, she would have had to have swung so wide. It didn't even matter. The double dink from the M4 winning out there on the jiggle. That's a fantastic clutch from Yadina. 4 in the round. Now she can get her hands on the AWP as well early on.
That's got to be a miscommunication from Black Dragons. It looked like the player on the site and the player by the window were both focused on the door, whereas I would imagine the girl by the window needed to be facing the other way and covering the window there. So that is a huge opening that Yadina walked through and made them pay for it. No kit either. Able to win the rounds here, and Anna's going to try and send it into the B bomb site with the MAC-10. So far, so good. Bokor needs to be dealt with, though. She's in all kinds of trouble. But Black Dragons need more players on this site as well. Bokor fighting with one. There isn't really a full rotation just yet. We've got Yadina on the way with the AWP, being careful, but Anna's just creeping behind Bokor now as Brunner is lost. And this could be very costly for W7 indeed. Only Sammy's remaining now. They're losing players everywhere.
This is completely fallen apart. The one saving grace is they are going to be going into the site where the single player is remaining, but she's caught off guard as she jumps up on towards Ticket. So Black Dragons immediately bounce back with a flawless round. And really that started that chaos caused by Anna charging in through the apps with that MAC-10, catches the player off guard, gets off a mat, and then the fact that she's able to evade the timing on Bokor in short, catch her off guard, find that second kill. W7m have no idea how to react to it.
That is a hell of a response from Black Dragons. After what has to be a mistake on that B bomb site in the round prior, they just take everything by force. Great headshot on the ramp there with the AWP now. There'll be a rifle potentially lost top mid. Yeah, no one's in position to rescue it, but as long as they can figure out the rest, they'll be okay. Information woman lost on the A bomb site. So now things are, oh no, hold on a second.
No.
What is happening here?
This is scary. They at least have the utility. The bomb's down. They can throw this out, but an AK has been recovered. Flashbang, a MAC-10, and a Dream. That Molotov has slowed down things considerably. Here comes the flash, and they may as well go for this. An AWP has actually been recovered as well. The leg comes through, and Anna's there to close it out. That is just Sammy's left. Seen her heroics before, but now with the MAC-10 arm, she just wants to do damage and maybe recover a rifle at the end. Actually,
yeah, she could wait here and see if the AWP or something gets sent her way after the bomb explosion, but the AK might be enough. Connoisseur's AK as well. Very artistic. But indeed, that one got real scary. Lost the rifle in mid. Lost the MAC. I mean, you can always lose the MAC-10 player. They're expendable. So you can send them in to take risks and find out if anybody's there or not, but then they just started losing even more players. So that did get quite scary for them, but they were able to avert the crisis and find their way to 4.
Bit chaotic. And also it started with that fantastic AWP shot. It's a very difficult one to hit, that headshot angle as they're crossing towards jungle. But Cammy already showing a prowess on the AWP on this T side. And she's looking for an opening pick over towards B as well this time. Fully rotated over. Boosted up on the elevated angle, but not quite going to hit the jump peeking player, and now she has to fall off.
Yeah, if a sniper on the T side has got a good spawn towards mid, that's also a good spawn towards B. So you've got to be real careful as a CT. Show too much flesh, you may get punished. Down goes Yadina. That's a big frag, as we have seen for Black Dragons. And Brunner will soon be lost as well. 2 players on the B bomb site now for W7 as they try to figure out what is left for them to do in this round. These AKs looking very, very painful indeed. Bokor still alive for now, though. Will be heard moving around a little by Anna, who is in the apps. We can see the bomb is rotating now towards the A bomb site. Sammy's not giving any sound cues away, but she's making the right plays. She's got to make a play, got to take an aggressive position and try and find something. In the meantime, Juliana is pushing B apartment, but Sammy's will be lost. That is not a bomb carrier either. She only sees Cammy. The bomb carrier was just around the corner, so I don't believe they've seen that. They're offering something towards the B bomb site now. W7 won't really have the information as to where this bomb might be headed. Complete guesswork for them. Not sure what they can really do here apart from try to save somewhere.
Yeah, they can recover that AK onto one player so the FAMAS gets upgraded. So they still have something they can try and hold on to into this, although Bokor is definitely limping to try and hold on to these. And Black Dragons are giving it a cursory search, pushing out in towards T-Spawn. But finding 3 kills is enough anyway. It's going to mean that if w7m want to invest, I mean, they do have the loss bonus starting to build up now, just virtue of Black Dragons getting so many rounds on this T side early on, but still not going to be all the tricks. They're not going to maybe be able to get the AWP out. Samus might have just enough to invest into it, but if these players go down, that could be it. Now just with a one rifle over, that really makes the decision difficult into the next.
Another round in the bag. Black Dragons looking like a steamroller. I do wonder if w7 will be able to stop them in this first half at the very least. We'll see what they choose to do. They've got some extra money to be spent for a half-buy round here, w7. And P9 can be quite dangerous in a round such as this. We'll see the odd M4 as well. So this will be a curious round. I wouldn't expect they'll play their normal positions. Indeed, 2 CTs dropping collect gimmick. We actually mentioned this between maps, actually. That is what we saw in the European game earlier, and it will be done to great success here for w7, but they need to get out of this position. The smoke is up for the time being, and Anna is starting to creep now as the AWP asks questions.
Looks like they're committing to staying here. They still could decide the round. I'm just going to find one onto Boko. Now they're going to swing out Juliana tucked in with the M4. The bait and switch to get the damage done. Tammy's going to want to fall out of there. And Sinon is still holding this, so she's stuck there. They can isolate this player. There's only 2 others left on the map, so this does give them something to work with on this T side. One player in towards Connector. We moved over towards Jungle now. That could be the problem if they do decide. But no, they will sort of fight this player out. Get rid of Juliana. Get themselves the woman advantage. Samus, she snuck all the way through. 3 players here, and Babs just going to clear her. Head on a swivel. And Samus is removed.
Yeah. If no one checks Bruna coming from short, she could potentially collect a rifle from somewhere, and then who knows? And I was thinking, bomb has been planted. That if they chose to fight the remainder on the bomb sites rather than mid, then who knows? Made a choice, didn't work out. See what Bruna chooses to do. Is heading towards the A bomb site. Showing a bit too much flesh there. Swing and a hit, finished off of the AK-47, and it's going to be 6 rounds now for Black Dragons. Again, that was a half-buy round from w7. The gimmicks came out, gave them an advantage, couldn't hold on to it. Now the full buy is back, and they really have to turn their fortunes around because Black Dragons are running away with this half early.
Yeah, the issue for them is they found those early kills, but then they just got penned in. They couldn't escape, couldn't get that player out. There was an avenue, but they just weren't aware that that gap had been made as Cammy rotated off. AWP back out for Eugenia. She's been the shining star for w7m in both the game prior and this one early on. But Sinon is going to find that opener.
Still being teased towards the bomb site there.
Oh, Anna's found one as well.
Yeah, 5 versus 3 with 1:30 on the clock. You could not really ask for more from Black Dragons. And again, w7 unable to respond. There's so much time on the clock for Black Dragons. They can wait for a desperation play from w7. They're doing exactly that. You can see the nasty angle Babs has got as the bomb heads towards the A bomb site. Last time Sammy got orbed in, very similar situation to what we're seeing now on the X-ray. Grenades being dropped to deploy into the bomb site. Yadina's on the way as well. So Sammy will be the initial engager. Shadow advantage. Gets one. Drills. The second one's down as well. Falling back. Get the reload in. Smoke off the choke point. 47 seconds. There could still be a rotation. Maybe Sinon is the one who has to make a play now. Heading towards Connector. But straight through the smoke. Lei does the outrageous.
Punishes her, just not expecting that smoke push. Now it's all on Eugenia with the AWP, misses the shot. Lei's able to cross, and now it's just her. 1 versus 3, they know exactly where she is. Can go for the safe plant on the other side for mid as well. Makes it so much more difficult, just flashbangs, no kit even as well. And even her chances if she wanted to save this AWP are limited, because that flank is coming through slowly. Sinon is slinking through like a shark, ready to catch her off if she decides to back out through CT spawn. Eugenia's looking to take the fight. That's a great kill onto Babs. And here comes that flank. Sinon, too easy for her to pick it up. That's a 7th now for Black Dragons.
There are few worse feelings than being close on ramp, smoking it off, and have somebody walk through at just the timing where you look away for whatever reason, and then you get fragged. That is catastrophic for the CTs there. So a nice quick scope from Yadina, but too little too late, unfortunately, as Black Dragons extend their lead now by a 6th round, 7-1 in their favor. Absolute romp on their T side. Again, a minute 30, I mean, a minute 35, it's close to a minute 40 if we're being honest, and it was already a 5 versus 3. W7 unable to keep people alive, unable to trade frag either, just getting popped with no response round after round.
You think Sam must have done enough there with that double. In fact, she even gets a smoke down when there's such little time left. Felt like it had all been done. Black Dragons, though, showing their composure. Catch them off guard, and now in a great position to get their 8th. Barely anything in the tank for w7m esports into this round. But these Deagles can still do a lot on the defense. You can hit a few nasty digs. Particularly AWPers like Eugenia tend to be very good with the pistols, so we'll see if any of these digs can strike true as the jump picking is coming through. Speaking of one taps, it is Lair trying to pull one off, but not going to be rewarded just yet.
Very painful. But the position will be taken. Got a 2-woman push of T ramp at the same time, and surely they hear Babs coming out of the palace here. Looks like she was running. She does have an AK though, so that is a great equalizer. This Desert Eagle starts to run out of bullets, but that last one will do what is needed. So A has been lost, and let's bear in mind Juliana's push now in the apartments. It's just a pistol, but that can do a lot of damage here. Udina in a short position, needs to get a gun back out because someone's just around the corner. So Black Dragons are now kind of stuck in mid, but they've taken position on jungle. And that could be very crucial indeed, as Cammy has so many angles to look at. Lei is dropped 4 versus 3. Could be an unlikely round. Numbers tied now, 3-on-3.
They found the opening though, and it's through market. They've spotted a couple of these players. They know where they are, and they've isolated the B bomb site as the place to be. So they are going to avoid that stack that was coming through. That recovered AK was over towards A ramp. That was the ace in the hole there. That wasn't needed to be activated because it was avoided completely. Now Molotov going to prevent any further business in towards market where all 3 CTs are. They've recovered 2 rifles, so I mean, they might try and at least get this pistol player in to do some damage. That full loss bonus is still going to allow the buy into the follow-up, and yeah, okay. With that AWP being posted up there, that's their cue to leave.
Hold on to the AKs. That could be the difference maker. Equalizes the headshot situation for the next round at the very least, rather than having the M4. 8 rounds now for Black Dragons. And there's a gum chew up, which can help with your focus. Something to consider. If you find your mind straying, get some gum in there. We have a pause now as we head towards our 10th round. But again, T-side able to survive the chaos and uncertainty with an awkward situation here or there. We pass a very sharp fence heading towards the T's, who are very dangerous in this game of Mirage, as the score will tell us. And I have to say, like, in the glimpses we've seen of Yadina with the AWP, she's been pretty on point. However, W7 are losing players early, and then they haven't been able to respond. So that's something they need to think about in these pauses. Where are we losing players early? Why are we losing players early? Why aren't we trading those situations? Do we need to disengage from those situations or throw more people at it or do something else? Like, if Black Dragons are starting these rounds in a similar fashion, do they try and, I don't know, get somebody into Palace, for example? As we've seen, there's always a Black Dragons player towards the apartment. Of course, not in this round when I mention it, but there's got to be some kind of hole that W7 can exploit somewhere.
I'll just leave Eugenia to pull off these miraculous clutches. Runicle's going to open up the account. Samus dropping off. Molotov is going to be chasing her, but she's staying alive, and she is aggressing in towards Rat, trying to take the fight. Oh, no! The right click! Oh, it's a disaster. She falls, and now her teammates have arrived to do some damage, so at least they've found kills in response. Eugenia with the AWP, he's able to provide some overwatch, but this bomb is actually going to get planted for Connector, which is just smoked off, and it's going to fade as she gets away.
No spray from the connector player, even with the silence them 4 there, which could have been something, but Yadina is here. Will get a kill, run distraction, allowing Bokor to get the second one. 3 players survive. AKs and utility can be collected. And W7 will double their score to 2 as we move to round 11. This is a dismal CT half of them so far, but 7 rounds is still possible. There's still a comeback to be had here. They've got to get that consecutive round now, though.
Yeah, 8's already an intimidating number of rounds to give over to the T side on Mirage, just knowing that it does tend to lean a little bit more CT favored. The fact that they've still got so many more rounds left to play where they can potentially even get up to double digits at this stage. That's a very scary prospect for w7m. Tommy has him tagged early. They love to contest in towards apartments, love to keep Juliana busy here. Coming with the AWP. She's been preferencing apps, I think, more than any other position on the map on the T side, which is a bit of a rarity for an AWPer.
They're really making sure these CTs don't get anywhere near these apartments. No aggressive angles, no AWP posted up there. I mean, they could potentially go for a fast boost of the AWP. Under the balcony on the side from the bomb site, the floor is a bit inverted, so you can get a fast boost onto the balcony of B with an AWP. Something like that could maybe be an early difference maker for W7. Not seeing it just yet, though. 50 seconds on the clock as we have a 4 versus 4. 2 CTs per site again. Sammy's playing close on ramp, which will soon be engaging Babs.
Still in towards ramp is critical, but doesn't really matter if Eugenia finds the kill in connector, drops that bomb, has been recovered, but all the teammates of Sidon are falling. She falls as well, and there's that consecutive round for w7m, and this time around they keep it pretty clean as well, only losing the 1 player. Eugenia gets 2 more on the AWP. She's definitely having a huge amount of impact with that rifle. We mentioned that she was going to be the player to watch on w7m on this map. And now, look what it's done to the economy. Black Dragons don't have a great deal to invest into this. It's going to be a Hero AK, a MAC-10, and then some upgraded pistols around it.
Yeah, looking to, worst case, keep the CT economy honest, try and keep the money low as they head towards these last rounds now. Sit on with the MAC-10, see how far she goes. 3 players moving through, very expensive for them in terms of their health. Oh, putting out a grenade at the wrong time, but still able to deliver at least 1 kill. Teammates here to trade as well, very important. 4 on 2, Babs and Anna remain. Not sure if they know where both players are. Actually, I think they do, because I believe that Anna can be heard running in Palace here, unless I'm mistaken. Running away with the bomb. Sammy's will take liberties with her position on the ramp, which can allow a greater focus elsewhere for W7.
Yeah, it's good informational position, even if she's been playing it a bit, and I expect that if Black Dragons were to go back there, they'd probably have a pretty good read that that could be a potential, because she's now favored this aggression so frequently. Not going to be the case this round anyway, as it does look like they want to try and find a way into the B bomb site. It's only just the 1 player defending from short here, so the opening does exist. Might be able to get through, get past her and get that bomb down. This reposition does make it a bit more tricky, and now she's going to hear it. She can call in the cavalry, a nice clean shot. Now it's just Anna left in the 1 versus 4, and well, she is removed immediately. A perfect B hold from Juliana.
The rounds keep on coming. But again, that was a half buy. That was an easier round, although Black Dragons did try to make it as messy as possible, which is what you want when you're running around of Tech 9s and so on as a T side. But here we are. Juliana is able to hold and deny a bomb plant, which is also important, because that does mean that they won't have as much money to have full grenades. As we can see, the likes of Anna and Babs are lacking in a grenade here or there because they didn't get that bonus money. Every little helps. There's no one in mid now for W7, and perhaps this is an approach. We spoke about going into a Palace, actually, and we can see Sammy's is already in Palace here. Now, with this position, what will the focus towards BB? We see an incendiary being thrown by Juliana in that respect. Bruna is dropped, though. That's a big frag, giving Sinon more possession around that connector area.
She's really found the timing here just to push through and catch that player off guard quite early on into the round. And, well, this could be fatal. Juliana is pushed up in front of this smoke she's dropped. Anna is holding it at the moment, and there are going to be a lot of angry T's on the other side as it fades. You might catch them all off guard. The spray doesn't quite find the damage. Anna is brought low, but stays alive. That's going to be their avenue into the B bomb site. Boko is coming through from short, and Sinnoh was holding for it, but a great headshot allows her to continue pressuring. With Cammy finding Yardinia, now it's a 2-on-4 in the retake. For w7m, this is dire.
Yeah, not sure how much they can really get out of this. If Black Dragons don't make it easy for them to get frags, then not sure what else they can do here. Might have money for the remaining rounds regardless, but they might be focusing on trying to make the T's die here, actually. But once you find an AWP, your decisions will certainly change. Yeah, I think they were trying to make it expensive for Black Dragons, bearing in mind they had to go in a half buy in the round prior. Well, it seems that going for the aggressive play into Palace left a hole around that connector position because, of course, ramp and connector had to be dealt with. The gap was found by Black Dragons. A frag was found as well. Then with a big focus, so many players in B-apps and a player in the connector showing presence, getting that kill proved to be very awkward indeed for W7. 4 rounds to the 9 of Black Dragons.
5 is doable, 6 would be fantastic. That would give them at least something to work with going into the T side, where the pistol and the conversion could set them back to be able to equalize things. They are showing signs of life now as we get into the tail end of this first half, and it's still aggression towards mid. This flash is perfect. Brunikilla swings out and finds the opening, and Sinnoh cannot get the response. She is fully blinded, and they have spotted her. Bruno with a double, Eugenia find one as well in towards Rabbit. Bruno is not stopping.
Beautiful. Let's bear in mind, last round there was no one in mid at the beginning of the round from the CTs. This time there's a massive surge from them. The P250 is greater than the AK-47. Told you it was the best gun. Cammy's got much to do now. Not sure how much she'll be able to do. And again, this is proving expensive for Black Dragons. A bomb plant seems unlikely, so we'll see what their money looks like in the round to come. But there is a minute on a clock, so I might be speaking too soon. The slightest of tags through many, many boxes, leaving Bokor on 86.
Might be one of the lightest AWP tags you'll ever see. Now they know exactly where she is. They've rotated a player over to 2 players, in fact, at the B site. 2 in towards mid. So technically A is actually open, but she wants to really find this player in mid. Oh, the timing eluding her every single time. Bokor is going to find her eventually. AWP removed, AK is collected. Now, in a great position at w7m. 5 rounds going into the 6th, and it's not going to be the best buy for Black Dragons either.
Yeah, that was very, very expensive, but they're very capable. 4 rifles out at the very least. Good armor penetration on the Galil. Just need to know the spray pattern. So this is a very winnable round for both teams. And Black Dragons have been very dangerous with these AKs. But even with 5 rounds, W7 are in a much better position than they were in for a lot of this half. With eyes in the second half, they've given themselves some kind of buffer. We'll see if they can get to 6. Hold on a second. Oh, they're going to pull rotation towards the B bomb site. Anna's just charged in and finally found success. But have a look at the radar and see where the bomb is. Everybody's left the B bombs, the A bomb site, headed towards B. And it's going to be a completely free plant. Will they even realize?
Before it's too late, that bomb is going to go down now. Brunikilla has dealt with Anna, so now they can focus all their attention towards A. That's actually a huge kill to find, because now they don't have to worry about this player in the backlines disrupting things, and particularly with Sinnoh getting no-scoped by Eugenia. This woman can do nothing wrong, and now 3 versus 4, 3 versus 3, in fact, on the retake. Cammy going to be finding a kill as well, swinging out. They're just winning all of these duels, everything falling apart for w7m. Eugenia killer, she has been the standout performer for this squad on this half. It has to come up huge now. 1 versus 3, and Babs is going to find her. 10-5 is the half.
Much deserved 10 rounds at halftime from a very aggressive T side. This is the biggest fan indeed. There's the full sign. So it is break time. When we're back, we'll see if there's anything left in the CT side moving to be the aggressor. Stay tuned.
together, gonna rock them up. Just
Welcome back, everybody. We're in the second match between Black Dragons and w7m esports. This one a little bit more leading towards Black Dragons, but still a pretty close affair. Don't let that score line sell you a fake tail, because w7m esports have been on a pretty strong comeback in these late rounds, but now the pistol is critical.
On Black Dragon's T side, we saw a smoke towards Connector. On W7's T side, we see Connector and Jungle smoked off. So there must be some urgency towards taking CT, and on the radar, we can see CT being taken. So similar strats from the T side. We'll see if W7 will have similar success. Very important to hold CT here, but they don't have any control of Jungle for the time being. I can see Adina lurking in that mid position as Anna makes her way on short, so that's going to be key. Well, Anna's been taken down now, gets another 1 versus 1, just trying to edge the headshot and pulling more players towards mid. Certainly favorable for W7 as they find themselves with 3 players in CT.
Yeah, 2 huge kills. This smoke, and actually it's a defuse kit as well. She can just stick this and they can just try and cover her. They're all swinging out and she is just ninja defusing in front of them. Steals the round away. The kit and the smoke, all they need to win the round.
Absolute daylight robbery from Black Dragons. One more T was in CT, as we could see from our angle, but weren't able to do anything about it. Maybe not even aware that the bomb was being defused or still being defused. Either way, Black Dragons will steal that round away. And that's such a big round to win in a fashion like that. Keep your opponent on 5. They did plant the bomb. They'll go for the half by a lot of HE grenades. Probably, okay, one option you might see is like a smoke on short and an airstrike on the window. Not the case on this occasion. It will be Connector. And Babs will see a lot of players heading her way. Some parkour from Udina, but she will not be rewarded as W7 try to enact some chaos. Not quite working out for them. They'll get 1 kill on the bomb site, but it seems that Black Dragons are mostly in control here. Fast eco round is a good one, say Black Dragons, as they move to 12.
Yeah, they were trying to cause this chaos in towards mid there. There's 4 HEs, player jumping up in towards window, and then they had 1 player with the bomb in towards Palace who dropped a smoke and was trying to get a little sneaky plant in, but her ruse was caught. Wasn't able to pull that one off, and this is a clean conversion from Black Dragons. But now the guns come out, and for w7m esports, the pressure is on, as now there are 7 rounds separating these 2 teams. This first gun round going to be huge in the story of this comeback.
Tempted by the gap in the face through the wall. Babs lives in regret. There's a window of opportunity for W7. They will try to crawl through. Minute 30 for them to capitalize on this woman advantage, excuse me. Saw some creeping towards short there. Got to be careful of those kind of smokes that we see, because the CTs can jump on the pillars behind it. They can look towards the underpass as well. A lot of shenanigans can be had.
Oh.
But Sammy's is finding all kinds of kills here, single-handedly taking control of the B bomb site as the bomb is collected.
Yeah, she saw what Anna was doing against them on the other side, and she has flipped the script. Finds those 2 openers, draws Cammy over, and now the pinch comes through. She is the only defender on the site. Sidon is all the way over in Palace. This is entire round hinges on Cammy here. And they are taking their time, and he's repositioning. Juliana, though, is going to catch her with a back turn. Surely this kill is hers, and the round, Black Dragons. Oh, sorry, W7M's. Black Dragons. Not got any chance in this one.
Yeah, not sure what Sidon can really do. Hadn't seen the bomb there, so just in case there was a rotation towards A, Sidon was waiting in Palace to try and thwart a bomb plant. That's one of the advantages of the T side, especially if you cut noise mid to late round, spread the CTs out between both sites. If they don't have the information, just makes your life easier for you, and W7 will reap the rewards of those entries into the B bomb site there from Sammy's. 2 kills in this round for her. But even with this round, W7 will have half the score of Black Dragons. The road to recovery will be a long one.
This is the start of it, though. Popped into the car. Ignition on. Because that's not the car term. I'm not a car person. That metaphor was doomed from the beginning. But hopefully not the story of this comeback for w7m esports. 3 players alive was where we were getting with that metaphor. And that's what they needed. Now they are in the driver's seat, back onto the road. Save me here, James.
I'm enjoying this. I'm more of a boatman myself, but go for it.
Yeah, maybe we
That
can
was
get a boat
great.
metaphor going.
All right, lots of work for W7 to do. This is a big round for them because this is the round where they ruin the BD economy. However, Bokor trying to send it up short gets deleted with ease by Babs, and that's a frag that W7 will not respond to. They will disengage BD, and they'll allow W7 to have mid. You can't plant a bomb in mid. You've got to do more than that. Connector control will be the next task for W7 indeed, but we'll see if BD will think the same. Babs waiting for a boost attempt, but they're starting to lose some players now. As we see Cammy dropped around default on the A bomb site. Keep an eye on Anna now. She's got information towards the B bomb site. Sinon will take down Rampant. Things are collapsing for W7. BD know that they're not going towards the B bomb site. And they've lost Sammy's lurking in mid. 2 remain now, Juliana and Yadina. Ever dependable Yadina, but 2 versus 4. Don't want to leave her on an island. Bomb spotted, but she will deliver. There's Juliana now. The CTs have all the information. They can take aggressive angles, although they already had some. You can see Babs moving on the B bomb site. 40 seconds for W7 to make a play.
A lot on Babs here. She's pushing up. That bomb is making its way towards her. Eugenia has been good on these quick scopes, but she's making noise as she runs through, and the timing is bad. Pulls out a nade as she gets close. Bomb dropped for Juliana. There is no way into this. Stuck in towards short. She has been heard. Most she can look to do is maybe some damage. Hold on to this AK if possible. And that's looking unlikely. She's being hunted. Okay. Not enough time, unfortunately, to make it happen. They're going to run away. She might be able to find something at the end. No. The op was ferried away by Babs.
Yeah, took the M4 as well, which is kind of greedy. Juliana's got the AK, so not too many concerns there. But that's what happens when you have complete information. 2 Ts remain. They both know that they're in mid. That allows a CT who's free to take liberties, go straight into the apartments and take a very aggressive angle, an off angle no less, that the Ts will not expect. False sense of security, knife out, jumping around towards the balcony, deleted for free. That's the advantage of having complete information. So Black Dragons acted quickly there, and that puts them 3 rounds away from taking this to a deciding map.
Dust 2 looms ominously in the distance. A large boat on the horizon. Bokor looking for the entry. Just going to be fast in towards the B bomb site. Leah's found that opener, and Anna's found another. All falling apart here. Eugenia does get a response with the Galil. Great control at long range, and Samus has come up through short. Babs is still here, and Anna is on the site, just playing around in the smoke. Eugenia does find her. Damage has been done to both these Ts, so this retake is on.
They'll know that both CTs are coming from that market position, so advantage W7. That's before you can think about these angles as well. Although the door peek could be awkward if the MAC-10 are lining up. That'll be enough distraction for Yadina to help out. That's such an awkward fight with a MAC-10. Nobody wants to be in that situation, but W7 will deliver the goods. And that's broken the money for the CTs as well, so the catch-up is on. The MAC-10 is an absolute mess. Bullets going all over the shop, way worse than the MP9 from range such as that. But again, the teamwork makes the dream work, or at least keeps it alive, as the deficit is still 6 rounds. We will see the 4th spy coming out from Black Dragon, so this will be a dangerous round for W7 to deal with.
It's a dangerous decision from Black Dragons, because it means they're going to have to save until the follow-up. So they could be conceding up to 9, which puts this comeback a little bit more tantalizingly closer. And did some good work with this MP9 on the B site previously. Damage might have been heard. This jump's definitely been heard, so Samus is aware that a player is close by. Just crawling through. Oh, Anna gets caught off guard. That flashbang came through. You could see both teams were setting up for different plays there, but was the T is coming away with the win.
Yeah, maybe the sound cue could have been a bait there if she could have stayed alive long enough. There is a way to silently jump there as well. I don't know how to do it. I should learn it. Not that I normally play B, normally A. Either way, always good to know the gimmicks. Now, there's 1 minute on the clock, so left their better in mind. I think W7 Don't want to be pushing below 40 seconds into a bomb site unless they take down more players. Again, they're looking for a dirty angle. So far, so good. Missing the AWP shot. That could change everything. The bomb's down as well. She can post up with whatever she wants. The second player here is coming through here. There's one team moving through TV room. It might not be... Oh, okay. I thought Babs landed that for some reason. This is so awkward. 30 seconds, and they've got to go through this smoke as well. Nate's got to be careful there. She just unloaded her magazine as the last girl. They could push if she goes for another reload, so she really has to be careful. 20 seconds. This is so awkward for w7m. 2 flashes, but they've got to keep it down. And they go straight into the meat grinder. What a messy round.
What an ace. That was all 5 kills from Led, that push in towards apartments. You can see why that worked, right? Because all that aggression that had taken place early on, the T's had taken full apartments control. They're not ready for her to be so aggressively pushed up. Catches them both off guard, but this is the moment. The spray onto both is perfect. Such a little HP, but doesn't matter when you hit a spray like that. What a round from Lay. 5 kills in it.
Monster rounds. Really keeping w7m's heads below water. You saw the early molly there into the window, but w7m don't have the money. They've got to essentially, most likely, concede game point just to be able to buy. So far, not so good for w7m. Getting knocked around violently by Black Dragon to see blood, and we'll finish off the job there and move to game point.
Dust 2 in the wings, and 8 rounds needed from w7m esports to prevent it. Feels like a task a little bit too difficult to pull off. We'll see. They've got the guns coming out. 3 Galils alongside the AKs. Junior saw she can handle a Galil earlier. Got a nice long-range kill with it. Can be a bit of a difficult one to handle at longer ranges. Certainly better than the FAMAS, which 2 CTs are equipped with.
Margin for error is 0 now for w7m. 8 rounds in a row required. Rather you than me. Very interesting jiggle with the HE grenade. Suppose one would bounce it off the wall to the stairs. Minute 10 on the clock.
It's smoke thrown out in towards short. That's going to keep some interest over this side of the map. They have 2 players hard invested to the B side on the CT side, and a player in Babs in mid. Rinikill going to jiggle the angle. That is going to give up their presence. And I'm not sure if she had the bomb on her back when she did that and whether Sinon spotted that. But now all the utility is being thrown out. But once again, it's a fake. They're going to the B bomb site, and the CTs haven't budged. There's still Anna on the site. The commitment hasn't come through. There's still a chance here for Black Dragons on this defense to come up. Oh, the boost. This is so difficult to clear. You're not expecting it, but Boko still clears it perfectly. Now they've spotted this player in towards markets as well.
Well then, Black Dragons only need 1 round. And they've got many attempts. See what they choose to do. How much will they risk investing into this bomb site? Cammy's moving through the high ground. That's really important. Maybe inspired by the boost, or go for one of their own. Very violently dealt with by Late. Been a star on the CT side. Dispatched off now, though, as Babs continues to move forward. She's going for some kind of ninja play there. Waiting for these Ts to exit. Nobody's up high, but they're not exiting very quickly. Falling back now, has been spotted there. She'll try to hold on to her M4 as w7m will make it an 8th round. She'll make it very expensive for them indeed. Take that in kind as well. 8 rounds on the board for w7m. 7 to go.
Yeah, those 2 kills are actually huge at the end there, because it is going to mean that maybe we'll see Galils once again instead of the full AKs. Might not make a grand difference in the end, but you definitely prefer to have the AK and maybe a little bit of utility behind it. You can see Boko just with a smoke and a flash, so it's not ideal. Udenia has that Galil as the Juliana. So we'll see what they decide to play out. 8 OP, and that was Sinon this time around. Essentially had the spawn to to go for a palace peek, it looks like. There isn't anyone home.
It's fascinating how much both teams love to be hyper-aggressive around a B apartment from a T perspective. There'll be an exchange of utility there. An exchange of rifles on the A bomb site as Cammy posts up with the AWP. Well, she will be soon. Sinon. Oh my god! I have not seen worse timing for quite a while. Life is so unfair sometimes, and Bruna will probably be punching her desk the way that just went down. Unbelievable stuff. 3 Ts remain now, trying to stay alive in this game of Mirage.
Everything now into Cammy with the AWP as she can hold this push through. A leg spotted, Babs, there it is. Almost a potential here. Yeah, there it is. Just revealed as Juliana, and they are all falling. Babs with the triple is going to get Black Dragons the map win on Mirage.